I don't know why the mic was not working, but it's working now. Welcome to Friday, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. My name is Joel Duggan. This is the Citadel, 5-year-old Minecraft server where we do geeky stuff in Minecraft. And the sun is setting on the medieval town, and right away, we have another delivery from Cosmic Amazon. Ooh. Storagicals. I will take all of those. Thank you, Cosmic. That will come in very handy. Because we are reaching the limit of our organizational skills, and I feel like we can probably benefit from maybe pushing some of these shulker boxes into different categories and stuff. Where should I put some of these? I guess I don't need all of them. We'll put them away. Forget. Cosmic, forgot you did that. Nice. I really appreciate it. A shulker farm is on the list of stuff to do, and we've got a ways to go yet. I feel like I was putting the empty ones over here. Did you change my bed to pink? I don't remember that bed being pink. Thought I wouldn't notice, huh? Thought you wouldn't notice. Oh, that's funny. I meant to go look for that clip that we were talking about on Discord, Cosmic, but I couldn't find it. Glad everybody's here. Thanks for coming by. Got a lot of regulars in the chat. Obu, Cosmic, I see Fox Nakabro is here. I think I saw Hatalia as well. Good to see you. So what are the boxes that we need to sort out the most here? I would say stuff like this is a problem. We need a mud brick box, I think. And mud is already in an orange box. What color should the mud brick box be? Maybe yellow? I feel like it's a waste of a shulker to have all that in one spot, but we'll probably find other uses for it. Maybe we can divide it up and have more dripstone and stuff together with it. That seems like it might go. Cough, sub hype. Oh, did I miss a sub? Oh, Fox Nakamori. Sorry, Fox, I didn't see that. Fox has resubbed at 24 months, 2 years. That's amazing, Fox. Thanks ever so much. 2 years at tier 1. Wow. Really appreciate you supporting the content. How have I been? I've been good. I've been thinking a lot about how I want to move forward with the channel. Just different ideas. I spent a good amount of time yesterday and the day before working behind the scenes on some Streamlabs graphics and setups and stuff. Just allow me to do things quicker behind the scenes because I do stream a lot now. And so I've been realizing that there's been like work patterns that are not necessarily the best. And so trying to streamline that a little bit. Mangrove wood and mangrove roots, that makes sense. Birch, jungle. I feel like I need a better box for utilities and stuff. Lanterns are good. Torches are good. I feel like this can go in that other box. Maybe I need a shulker for like these specific things, that might actually be a good idea. Like barrels, chests, beehives, bookshelves, lecterns, all of the like profession blocks and storage blocks and stuff. I feel like that'll help lighten the load in the wood chests. Jace Gearhart subscribed to tier 1. Thanks ever so much, Jace. Welcome in. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch. And now you can hang out with us in the Discord. Really appreciate the support. Ronan Kai, hello. Good to see you. So I guess we can take chests. Maybe furnaces. I feel like furnace and stonecutter are probably more utility. Shulker shells. So we've got chests, trap chests, barrels, beehives because they've got bees in them. Got looms. She Jimmy, I hope I'm saying that right. Thanks for the follow. That can go back in here. Everything just seems to be full. I'm trying to space things out a bit. That's in the wrong spot. Terracotta. Oh, sand. Red sand. Definitely needs its own shulker box. That'll be an orange shulker box, I think. Sorry for being that cosmic, but your viewer count overlay looks like it's gotten smaller. Yes, it has, because unfortunately I forgot that it is a universal widget on Streamlabs. I moved it on a different setup and now it is no longer being nice on this. Find Streamlabs can be very frustrating with what it deems as a universal widget and what it deems as unique to the scene, I guess is technically what they're called. But we can solve that like that. Now everything's off center, but I'd rather have that than have it be messed up. The inventory dance reminds me of what I had to do recently with data on hard drives. Oh, look. Yeah. After being employed at home, you know, full time for 10 years, like my hard drive stuff is, it's not as big of a mess as it could be, but it's definitely not the cleanest. Alright, so that is... Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to separate these guys out into their own thing. Obviously that's going to be white. Yeah. And then this we can just dye pink. I think that's pretty good for now. I guess that should be... I wish we had more than 16 colors. We really only have the one black box. I kind of feel that brown is going to be a little bit confusing perhaps, but we'll go with it. I've also realized that my naming convention on these is far too long. Is the face of the Twitch avatar new? Yeah. Yeah, I've had it up on Instagram forever, I think. But I moved it over to Twitter and Patreon. I just kind of made all of my social media look the same. This is just diorite. Why is it pink? Oh no, it's just granite. That's why. And what are these? Chests and professions. Why not pink? What do you mean not pink? It is pink. On a recent CC pod. You mean spawn chunks? You're talking about setting up micros on your stream deck for Minecraft. I've been using Tweakaroo to do this for a while. Are you familiar with that? No, I've not tried Tweakaroo. The app that I'm using is oh gosh, I don't remember the name of it. Barrator? No. Is that it? Yeah, I don't remember what it is. Barrator. Yep. Hold on. I'll give you a link for people wondering it. So that's one that I use, but probably because it's of how simple it is. All right, so the other thing I wanted to separate I feel like I can take the bricks and put the bricks over here. We don't really use diorite that much. And red sand. And chests and stuff that can go over here. We are very seriously running out of room. Will do for now. Bar Raiders is the person who makes the plugins for Stream Deck? Sure, that wasn't clear. I just downloaded the plugin. The plugin was called Bar Raider. That's how it was listed in the Stream Deck store anyway. The Minecraft screenshots on Instagram are title cards from the Spawn Chunks podcast. Tweaker is a utility mod for Minecraft that allows a bunch of things like periodic attack swings. Yeah, this does the same thing. Turning on the sneak feature without having to sneak sounds like not vanilla gameplay, so probably not something I'd be interested in. Alright, I need to put this trapdoor away. And red mushroom block did not go there. Not sure what I'm working on today. I was walking around the town just briefly before we started streaming. I'm debating moving this and changing this a bit. So that's one thing we could do. We could change the shape of this, make it a little bit bigger inside. I think I want to create an L shape, so I want to have something come out here. Similar to this, but bigger, like deeper. So what's a good example? Sort of like that maybe. Or more like this, where there's a couple of blocks. You know, it's like 2 or 3 blocks deep. So I'd like to do that. Yeah, I don't know about working on this right now or whether I should work on other things. I mean, there's some stuff that's kind of tedious. Like I've got the landscaping out here. We've not done the interiors for this place at all. This is also empty, right? There's a lot of kind of like things on the to-do list. The other thing that I've been noticing after spending so much time in the garden behind the flower shop yesterday, or not yesterday? No, Wednesday. We finished this up on Wednesday for people that haven't seen it. Looks pretty cool. I find this very claustrophobic, and I'm wondering whether this could maybe even be brought down a peg. It doesn't have to be this height. I'd like it to stay this height for this road, but I don't think it has to be this height here. And I'm thinking about putting a small house here. Something small but tall that would go kind of centered like right here would be good. So any kind of peak would be in this space. I think that could be kind of cool. I think it would balance off this view to have something here. So we could maybe lay out a foundation for that. I also don't like... Is it this tree? Yeah, I don't like this tree here. So I'd like to move that as well. That's one thing we could do. We could lay out a potential house. Right, Mixer Gun? Raining in 119. Whatever do you mean? See, I think maybe that's where we will start, is laying out some of the foundations. I also was thinking about this here. I like the brown terracotta, and I think I might try to keep it all the way around. So like just to kind of give a visual for that. What I like about this idea is we've got dark oak up there. We've got dark oak down there and dark oak trim. And dark oak trim. Dark oak up there. And I thought dark oak down here would be good. Or maybe not dark oak, but brown terracotta. Right? In whatever way we end up doing it. But having this color. I think that works. We may end up going with stone on the corners here, if that's the case, rather than the logs, but we'll see. Oops, wrong way. I don't know. We'll have to figure out a way to maybe transition from one to the next. We'll see what the different shapes work out to be. Yeah, it is a rich color. That's the other thing too. So I might end up going with something else. We'll figure it out. But now that I have these, I'm going to grab some more bricks. And potentially dark oak logs. And I don't know what roof color we'd want to be working with back here. If we were to put a roof up there, I mean, dark oak would make sense. So it's not the same as this one. And I don't want it to be deep slate. And now that we've changed this, I guess we have to figure out where it's going to be. I wouldn't mind having something like a higher contrast roof. Something a little bit brighter. Don't want to do mangrove. Use brown shulkers instead. A lot of shulkers. We'd have to have a shulker farm first. So I guess I'll grab brown dark oak here as well. I think brown or birch unfortunately is not an attractive block. Like it's a lighter color, but it really is kind of stickly looking. And I don't think that would look good up in there. Maybe I'll make like another like a dark prismarine roof. Oh, we've got that there. We could go with granite maybe. Granite or brick. Granite might be fun, kind of fun to play with. Because I could make, these are supposed to be fancier houses, so this could easily be more of a stone roof. I think the other thing too is that I have to stop making roofs out of stairs and think more blocks so that I have a lot wider palette. I was watching a lot of Gemini Tay the last little while, and she very often makes her roofs out of blocks so that she's not limited to stairs and slabs. All right, so if we're looking at the space right here, I feel like there's just too much greenery back here to not have a house or not have a building. So I feel like this space right here is very likely going to be where we put things. I'm going to put stumps in the ground just so that we can remember where the original trees were for fun. Just in case I want to plant more trees again later. And I feel like this path should be at least 2 blocks wide. So the house could potentially be here. Do I like this tree? Sort of like something there, but I don't know. Maybe that's going to be better off over here, you know? Yeah, I think I like that better. And that's to say that this doesn't have to be this high either. So what kind of shape are we getting here? An odd one at best. Yeah, deep slate is great, but we've got a deep slate roof right there, and we've got a deep slate roof right here. Right? So I'm trying not to have them be too repetitive. So I'd like to try and keep this tree or a tree in that space, so that might be the max there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could come all the way out, but that makes this feel really narrow. Yeah, can't come out that far. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want that to be any different. That just gets a little bit narrow through here. So that becomes a strange combo. So I was thinking a small but tall house. Maybe we have to push it a little bit farther along to the north. Yeah, so maybe it's an odd shape. Maybe there'll have to be either 1 or 2 buildings here, This one, I think we can maybe cut back a little bit. Maybe this is a tower. It's just big enough. You know, entrance in here. And then potential tower here. This is always the fun part about a building like this, is because you get the spitballing ideas. Oh, that's not square. Hold on. What did I mess up here? This goes there. Gamer Hero 555, thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, that could work. I want to be careful not to obstruct the view too much. My idea was that it was meant to be a little bit more between these houses, but I can't or don't want to move this too far because I'm thinking that this is all going to be stone pathway here. I'll make that too wide. Actually, I guess it would be here, wouldn't it? Yeah, this is a medieval fantasy town, so we've been doing the whole like shop on the bottom, apartment upstairs quite a bit. I feel like I like the idea of this. I just feel like I want to move it a little bit more to the right. It just, unfortunately, we really don't have the space here. I could do this. I guess it doesn't have to have solid corners on it either. We could do something round-ish. That'll cut down on the size of it, which is nice. Oh, I moved it the wrong way. Yeah, I like that better. Feels pretty good there, nestled in amongst the trees. I like that look. My poor ankles. Yeah, that's fair. I think the thing is that I just want it to be a little bit farther this way. Any chance Westhill gets released as a standalone map when it's done? Nope. No, we keep the Citadel where it is. It's one of the things that I like about it is that it's just a private server with myself and my friends, and it's not, I shouldn't say never, but like I don't have any plans for stuff like that just because it always ends up being a lot more work than you think. For people that want to know like how it's built, you can always check out the VODs on YouTube as well. It makes it a little bit less claustrophobic back here, which is fine. How do we feel about that? I might like the other one better. Because we have to think about where the entrance is. Well, no, I guess I can't push it any farther back because... Well, no, I guess we... No, because then the entrance wouldn't be there. Not that we can't have the entrance here. It would just be a lot easier to have it in this space, right? Aston Villa Water Bottle, hello, welcome in. And Liquid Rabbit, thanks for the lurk, appreciate it. All right, let's worry a little bit less about the tower and think about more of the main build, which would probably be coming off of here. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crap. This has to be out farther. I just don't know how much I like it creating such a narrow face on the street. Maybe I'm just thinking this has to be too big. Keep it. Maybe this is all there is. Maybe this thing next to it is a completely separate building. And if this is thin and narrow, like there's really only one way in, and you go upstairs in here, I guess we could put like a second floor and a really tall roof. Leaguer Gaming, subscribing at tier 1 for 22 months. Randomly open Twitch to see one of my favorite chill streamers again. Oh, thanks very much, Leaguer. I appreciate that. It's funny, you know, like I think because I've been spending a lot of time watching YouTube, I get a little bit caught up in thinking that I have to be a lot more, we'll call it quote unquote on when I'm on stream, but I've noticed that when I watch some of my favorite YouTubers stream, they're actually quite quiet. And it was a nice reminder that you don't have to be super super on all the time. That is ugly. We're gonna have to make that wider. I like that a little bit more. Question then becomes, do we have enough room over here? I guess we can just kind of chamfer the edge of the build a little bit. It doesn't have to be the same all the way along. That's why I like doing these things in like outlines. Saves you a lot of time. Meant to do that. Deliberate. I think that feels pretty good walking through here too. Doesn't feel too low. Can remove this part. Gives us a little bit more space inside too. Oh, it was this I want to get rid of. Watching Twitch a lot more often recently because it's way more chill. Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. I find that right now, probably because of summer vacation and all kinds of stuff, I just find that a lot of the content creators I follow on YouTube just aren't putting out videos as often. So when I'm struggling for something to watch, I often will go to Twitch because there's nothing new on YouTube. I don't follow a lot of people on YouTube. I should say that as well. Like I follow, as far as Minecraft goes, like I follow a handful of people that I like, but I don't follow like tons and tons of folks. So it's not like crazy or anything, but I think that adds a little bit more back here. I think we can then try to fix this up a little bit. We'll obviously come back and texture this better. I feel like that gives us more room back here. See, at this point, this little hill feels kind of dumb, you know? Like, I don't think it would make any sense. I liked it at first, but the fact that you have to go up and then back down in here is strange. So I feel like there has to be a reason to go up. And I don't know what that reason would be. It does help it feel a little bit cozier, but I don't know. And maybe for symmetry, we'll end up doing this. See here, I can see moving the tree to there. And that could be cool. Have a nice tree coming up there. Raised garden bed. There's no light back here though. Wouldn't be a good place to have a garden. This is more of like an alleyway, right? I don't think I'm going to want an entrance there. I think there's only going to be the one way in and out. And we might want to change this up a bit. More room for plants and stuff out here, so that'll be good. Do that. And I was thinking about a granite roof, so we'll tackle that as well. Am I going to continue some sort of garden back here? I think more like just bushes and stuff. I don't think there's going to be really much room for a garden. I'm going to try to continue the idea of these people having decorative plants rather than functional plants. Like, I think that's one of the main difference in this side of town is that there's less agriculture and more... what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word for... not like lawn maintenance, but like... that kind of a thing. That's one possibility for the roof. I don't hate it. I mean, we can add a bunch of different textures in there for that to work out really well. So we could try that. It'll depend greatly on what we end up doing for this tower, which I think I want to try and do with wood and maybe some white. I feel like some bone or some calcite or something would look really good along there. We also have to figure out the tower height. I think the roof height is just about perfect. It certainly doesn't compete with that tower. It does not... So it completely obstructs the yellow tower until you get to here. So this, whatever this is going to completely block that yellow tower. But that's fine. Are we back to the pink roof again? A garden and a pink roof in 1 week? Is it my birthday? Maybe. Well, the other thing we have to think about is, like, what other roof could we put on here that would be really cool? Like, I think a yellow roof would be really nice too, right? But I also, there's a lot more space on that roof for something cool. Right? So for example, just to throw some blocks up there, like what if we have, nope, not that. Yellow terracotta, honeycomb, and what are the other yellow blocks? Gold blocks maybe. Sandstone. There's another profession block too. Like beehives are pretty light colored. It's not beehive. What is the block I'm thinking of? I think I'm thinking of a bee nest. I think I'm thinking of a bee nest. Composters are also an interesting color. So, rudimentary, but maybe not the beehive. Or the wax block. Honeycomb. Like they have a lot of horizontal lines. This is going to be too dark. Yeah, so we can go into maybe oak from there. That's at least 3 times in the first hour of stream that it's been raining. So like that could be a cool combo. Right? If we put that on this other roof. Oh, come on. Like that could look pretty cool. So maybe I want to do yellow up there. I mean, we could also do, like I said, the yellow terracotta. I feel like a golden roof up there would look really cool. So I think I want to save the golden roof for like that. Because we could do like a combination of beehives and yellow terracotta and oak wood. And especially because I like the oak design that we did over here. I'm trying my best not to copy stuff that I've done before. But like I really like this, right? That looks really cool. Hunt 2084 rocks. Thanks very much for the hello and the follow. Appreciate it. And Smith's Milk. It's a hard thing to say. Thanks for the follow as well. Cosmic Dancer is saying that it's break time. It is indeed. Mainly because it's raining and I don't like it. Yeah, I feel like we got to be careful about the yellow because there's the yellow tower there. And I think we're far enough away that it doesn't feel like it's going to be more of the same. But it could be if we're not careful. Right? That's a lot of yellow in one spot. So maybe we take that idea of a colored roof there, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not yellow. Maybe we do something else. Could be a good spot for an orange roof. Anyway, as Cosmic pointed out, I take a break once an hour. It is that time. If you're new here, don't go anywhere. We come back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Grab a snack, grab a friend, and we will be right back. All right. So I know that we tried a pink roof before, but I think I like the... We might try it with different blocks because we've got access to those. So now I think I want to try and work on the tower a little bit. Composter. I feel like my volume is down low for some reason. I don't know why. Jungle wood could work in the pink roof. So could dripstone. And so could copper. Get the copper. Sort of like a salmon roof. I don't think, I mean, this is a little bit bright. We can probably come up with a couple different ways to do it. Calcite. Trapdoors. Might bring some mushroom block too, in case that looks better. And whatever we do, we want to use the stairs on the roof as well. So I feel like we're going to be able to use a couple different blocks. Do you do a Windows update recently? I guess so. I mean, like recently as in the last couple of weeks, yes. Not today, but there was definitely a Windows update where I had to restart the computer. The update is breaking all of the audio. Maybe that's why my... Like, I haven't changed any... Well, I shouldn't say that. I tried to move a bunch of stuff around and create some new scenes in Streamlabs OBS yesterday. And I feel like because the software is just not that well organized behind the scenes, when you do that and you go back to your main streaming setup, it's like it switched my audio source on the Yeti to something completely random. It's like, but why? I didn't change anything about this streaming setup. This streaming setup I did not touch because I did not want to touch it because I use it all the time. You know? What was I looking for? Those are waxed. That's good. So how tall do we think we want this tower to be? I like the idea of putting like a spot in the middle of it. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then having some sort of like ridge here. And then from there, we can switch into a different material. Oops. Yeah, I don't know how much I want this to compete. So one of the things I like to do is just create like a scaffolding middle. Most confusing thing was not knowing what it was. The actual fix is simple. Just select the item in the scene and choose the correct audio source again for inputs and all output. Yeah, no, that makes sense, right? Like you just have to fix it. But yeah, it's not the best. So I think that's the max. I don't think I'd want it any higher than that. I'd actually think we want to go 2 blocks lower as a max height. So yeah, that puts it almost as tall as this. Yeah, it kind of peeks through, but not overpowering. You'll see it again here, which is cool. And I'm just talking about the roof, not the full tower. So from there, I guess we can figure out where the base is going to be. Need some stairs. I like that reveal as you come through the buildings. Thanks. Yeah, that's usually what I'm trying to do in these early stages of like putting up different scaffoldy bits, is trying to figure out where we can get those views, you know. So let's just say that there's a window somewhere there, maybe. I'm not sure where you'd want to view from. Not much of a view this way. Only a view of a tree over here. Guess it really doesn't matter. So the most convenient way would be to come in here and probably start going up here. The way that I usually do these is having stairs on the flat sides and then slabs in the corners. Now here, we may want to create a landing for a second floor. And then continue up this way. Provided that we don't bonk our heads. Oh, we do. Crap. Just a little bit too tight. Oh, that's why. The low roof. Yeah, I don't want the ceiling to be that low. Well, that's less convenient than I thought. That's okay, I guess. And that puts us up to this level. Oops. Need some light. All right. Well, thanks, Yoni. Glad you like the progress. So that's getting up there. I feel like we could probably go... I mean, the top 3 are going to be like wall, fence, and then a spire thing. I really need to look into making a data pack or adding some sort of mod that does what I want with banners, because I'd really think that this place would benefit from having some flags. I think that would look really cool. So 3 down. If we were to roof from here, I would probably want to do a top slab. Because then we could do... Oh, I didn't bring the right ones. We could do what we did over on this other side, over here, with like the details underneath. I think we did that up on the yellow one too. Yeah, totally. I know you mentioned about possibly taking a break from Westhill. Could a Froglight farm be a good possibility needed for a small project? Yeah, Froglight's in there too. I need to update and change my list. I went over my list before I started streaming today, and the only farm that I had on there was a Shulker farm. And a Froglight farm has been mentioned. I've got... I would really benefit from having a full villager trade set up, because I would then be able to... what am I trying to do here? This is correct. I'd be able to restock things. But the problem is what we don't have is an emerald farm. And I'm not sure how I feel about the whole stacked raid farm thing that gets you like infinite amount of resources. I'm not sure how I like that. All right, so this is going to be... Let's just make it dark oak for now. 1, 2... and a stair. And then 1, 2, 3. That should be good. And I don't have the right blocks, but that's about right. So that'll be skinny and pointy, like this. The question is yeah, I think that's tall, but not like overpowering tall. Debating on whether we should just do wood the whole way. I think that could be cool. And I'm leaning mushroom block, I think. which is unfortunate because it's hard to get. Oh, and this doesn't work. Crap. I don't remember this being so tight when I've made it before. Like, I don't remember always hitting my head on this stuff. How did I do it in the other buildings? Because this has got the same structure. Yeah, why do I not bang my head here? I must have goofed somewhere. That's right, go up to here, go up to there. That's so strange. Like, why am I not banging my head on the other one? Go up to there. That's all fine. So yeah, so why? I should be able to put a slab here, no problem. Is it a wider tower? I thought it was a 3x3. Yeah, it's the same. 1, 2, 3. It's not a different shape. I mean, these even have stuff underneath them. That is so bizarre. The landing, yeah, you're probably right. The landing is probably what messed with it. Yeah, because that's what it is. That's what it is. It's because this would be a stair, right? So what we'll do, can't do that. Well, that's unfortunate because I really like that little landing. Oh well. I cannot stand bonking my head in Minecraft. Like, it's like one of the #1 things that drives me nuts. So I'll sacrifice the landing to not have to deal with it. Yeah, that's what it was. It was totally the landing. And I don't know where the roof actually starts. 1, 2, 3. I don't know about the wood going the whole way. I think I maybe do like that. We would change these to maybe spruce. Like that. Or maybe we'll do something like that. No, switch that up. Don't know if I like that. I think I do prefer these. I never quite know whether these look better going all the way to the ground, or whether they look better on foundations. Later on, Leaguer, have a good one. Thanks so much for coming by. More roof floofings. Sort of. We're throwing in a new build. I didn't like the bleakness of the area behind the flower shop, so we're adding a little bit more back there. And I'm just debating how we're going to divide up the structure. Making some block selections and stuff. I don't know. I like the wood going all the way down, but now I'm thinking that I would like the bricks on the bottom versus the white on the top. And there's no real spot for a window, I don't think. I guess maybe here. Oh, maybe that's where it starts. So I wish we could get the landing to come out through here, but I don't see that being a possibility. Unless we did something asymmetrical back here and created an extra wall somehow. We have the room. Like, we could totally just remove this. I do try to let myself like be asymmetrical as often as I can. I think that works. Yeah, I think it ties it more to the bottom. I mean, this is temporary too. I have no idea whether that's staying. Like, these could very well be logs as well, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like if we did that, we might bump this back here as a log and then keep the entry stone. We might want to push this out a little bit too. So I'm not sure about the divide. The divide feels a little bit high, maybe? And then the floor in here, this is entirely on the wrong side. I would much prefer this to be here. Yeah. So what we might end up doing is actually switching this to start over here. Because if we start on that side and we pop out facing this way, I think it stands to reason that if we start the other way around, that will end up in the right spot. So we'll try that. Gonna mess up the balcony though. Not the balcony, the landing. So we might have to rethink that. Oh, the joys of trial and error. Just pushes it to the front of the building. That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, I'd much rather be up here with a window. So, what does that do to the rest of our plans? Yeah, I like that, but that messes up the back. So what we would need is another wall there. I think we could do that with trapdoors. Get the wall, but get the depth as well. And not have to worry about it. And then what we would do here is, I guess, make some sort of crossbeam. Oh no, those stay the same. Stairways and roofs are tough, yeah. That's what I try to approach it from a logical standpoint. Like I want this to make sense as a player to walk up and down, you know? It feels a little bit funny, but it might look good in the end. This is obviously going to be closed off, so whatever is here is going to be roof. And that's fine. But that pushes us out at the right level. Oh, come on. I didn't do anything different. What's the deal? It's a lot of trapdoors, but it's not a new thing for us. I'll worry about the windows later. So I'm not crazy about the level of this thing. So I think I want to move this up by a block, because I think that will line up with potentially a balcony up here. So we could do something like this. Then that becomes a problem. But if we had slabs, yeah, I think that's better. Stairways and roofs don't make sense though, because in real life, aren't they usually made of materials that are by default 1 by 1 meter? I don't know about that. I think you just, I try not to get hung up on the 1 by 1 meter thing. I don't think about, nothing in Minecraft feels like 1 meter. Like a block in Minecraft does not feel like a 1 by 1 meter block to me. I know that's what it is, but your FOV is also not 70 degrees in real life. So I feel like that's probably a good part of it too. So if we put that at that level, that's going to change this. And that is unfortunately not the right block. I was hoping to do a little bit more with like a fence or something, so we might have to change this a bit. But what it does allow us to do is get up above these trapdoors if we needed to. More than likely with a stair, now that I look at that. So that'll make like a nice seamless sort of situation there. Kai Riddle, hello. Welcome in. I really don't know what we could put up here other than just... There's not a lot of, like, I guess, reason to be up here. It's more just for visual decoration on the outside. Yeah, I think that looks good. We'll obviously add texture and stuff a little bit later. And a nice vine going up that would make a big difference too. Linus Lego plays Minecraft. Thanks very much for the raid. Welcome in, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. Linus, what were you up to today? I mean, obviously you're playing Minecraft, but what were you doing in the game? What projects were you working on? Oops, that's wrong. Oh look, the Wandering Trader. Do we want any mini blocks? I feel like I have enough of this stuff. I'm running out of room to put them in. Yeah, I think we're good. Where's my sword? Whoops. You mean the no small drift leaf man? Yeah, that's him. That's him. I was in my follower SMP and had 6 players join me, and I helped one of them get an elytra. Oh, that's cool. That's a fun way to spend a stream, helping out the community. Very cool. We've become an avid collector. Most of the time in Minecraft, you're like a dwarf. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to do a lot more building and stuff. I don't do a lot of digging anymore because I haven't had a project. Everything we've been working on so far has been like outside. Ooh, I guess we can add these in. So the big thing is, do we want to have a dark oak roof there, or are we going to go with more of the same? I think we're going to go with more of the pink details and stuff on the roof. So I'll try that on the other side. I've got the blocks, I think. What I should do is go get 3 blocks for the top. Solid block, fence, and a iron bar. Or maybe we just want to go up to a fence. Solid block wall and a fence. I don't know what's going to look better. I'm not sure whether a granite wall or a mud wall. Let's see. Oh, I think the granite might win. Yep, granite is better. And there's no polished granite wall. We could also go with a polished granite on the bottom. Yep. Or we could not go this route and we can grab, I think Cosmic mentioned jungle. Has a very pinky kind of wound. Yep, I think that's the route I'm gonna go. So I'll go this underneath. And then under here, where I like to have dirt around, we can go with maybe the copper. And then here, I like the idea of continuing this dark oak rim, because then underneath it we can do cool stuff. What's for dinner? That's a good conversation. I'm always up for food talk. I'm actually having pizza tonight. It's weird. I reversed my days. It's turning out to be a nice sunny day. Normally that's when I would barbecue. Yesterday was overcast, and I ended up barbecuing yesterday because my ground beef needed to be used up, so I made hamburgers. I think that's okay. I don't think I want a big dark tower because this has got a dark roof on it. So I feel like having a tower there. Plus it'll be nice to stand out against the base here. Yeah, okay. So we'll get some more granite. At least I think that's what we're doing. I think we're doing a pink roof. I don't remember there being any other color that we could really work with. Mostly just copper. Can you turn these into other things? You can. Debating on whether one of those might be better, but we'll see. Rain again. The mighty Elkhorn is here. Hello, Elkhorn. Hope you're having a good day. Save those for the blocks that we can see from the ground. And then here we've got those. And I guess, don't know exactly how we're going to handle this, but we'll see. I feel like there's other roofs that I've done that are the same shape. Ooh, fences, right. 1, 3, and then 1. Maybe I'm making this too big. No, I'd say that's okay. But I'd say what we need to have happen in the corners here are definitely like the solid granite blocks like this. And then switch things around. Whoop, that was close. Conveniently, there's trees here. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I think that... Oh! Mixed screw gun. I hope you were watching. I hope you were watching. Y'all dizzy yet? Hotalia, thanks very much. Let's get in there. It is a little time consuming. I'm trying not to go overboard and stuff. How did I do this over here? Guess maybe this could be copper. I've definitely messed up somewhere. More breaks, says Cosmic. Probably a good idea, because my brain is starting to see too many shapes. Oh yeah, falling off is a pain. I find scaffolding is really tricky in that way. Yeah, I need to look at some of these roofs. Okay, yeah, so I've got solid blocks in places where I should have stairs, I think. Yeah, I think so. I mean, we're going to run out of copper, that's for sure. I'm not going to have all the right amount of stuff. I'm going to have to stand up back and look at this too. It's not bad. I mean, the dark oak obviously is messing with things a little bit. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Cool. Folks that are new, I take a break once an hour. It's that time. Get some water, get a snack, grab a friend. We'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Yasinia, hello, welcome in. Sorry you didn't get a notification from Twitch. You should follow me on Twitter, because I always tweet when I go live. And you can, I see that you've got a sub, so you could join the Discord. And in Discord, I post in the announcements channel, and I also tag like everyone, so that you'll get a Discord notification. And Discord notifications you can control a little bit better, so that might work out in the long run. So we are running low on the copper. I need to make some stairs. Aldebar, hello. Good to see you. Cut copper stairs so that we can leave those up there and then wax them later. And I also have some copper that I just need to leave out. Or this is oxidized copper. I could strip this down, couldn't I? Actually, I guess I should probably wax it at this point, shouldn't I? This is going to be gross. Right, let's do... That should be enough. It's a gross noise when you do it all at once. It's a really repetitive, squishy, squishy noise. All right, so this is going to be a solid square block here. And then granite maybe in there. Or I guess maybe some... Did that bring up any granite? I guess I left it down there. Did I not pick up the granite again? Or maybe it was polished granite. Oh, I looked out here and it was not there. Weird. Yeah, so I feel like we can do some blocks in here. That. So then all we have to do is maybe grab some fences or walls. Probably granite walls would be the best thing in here. And I'm debating on whether I want to go with something dark on top to match the dark oak frame. Yeah, I feel like it needs something dark near the top. I'm wondering if we change that to dark oak, if that will help a little bit. The granite walls are certainly going to help. And I think while we're on this side, we can also kind of experiment and see If we don't use stairs in the roof part here, we just use solid blocks, I think we can come up with some pretty cool stuff. So like combination here of like dripstone, granite, maybe one of those. Copper, granite. These work pretty well together, actually. Maybe that, and then this. It's a little noisy. We might want to reduce the amount of texture. We might want to just stick with without the the dripstone. Or have it be more subtle. Maybe have it happen less often. Trying to think about another block we could use. Let's just fill this all in all at once and then do the texture after. Yeah, I guess it sort of does need a little something with something dark along the bottoms. I mean, we do have stairs. Yeah, we might have to go with the stairs across the top. So across here, we'll go with regular stairs. And then maybe some of the copper stairs. When I was doing the first crack at the blacksmith roof, does anybody remember what block combos I was using? Okay, it's a little repetitive. Rooted dirt? That's a good idea. That might look closer to the granite, which would be good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Helps it from being a little bit too pink, which is nice. Thanks. Good call. I always forget about this because I don't have very much of it. Dark in here. So I tried the jungle strip logs before and they don't work. They're too orange. Planks, I was going to try it, but I feel like planks just differ so much that it's not as seamless as you'd think. What do I not need? I don't need that. I think I'm done with dirt. I need some polished stairs and jungle. The other thing we can't forget is that we have the ability to put signs on stuff too, right? That trick that we've been using lately. So let's go with maybe some jungle signs. We could also try dark oak too. If moss is converted to a root of dirt if you grow azalea on it, not as far as I know. Not as far as I know. It's a little bit too busy. And then I feel like these are not going to look the best. That's not bad. They go better with the rooted dirt. I don't think they go very well with the copper. But a rooted dirt and jungle roof would look pretty good. I'm trying not to overpopulate it with texture as well. And there was a trick. I like the idea of, because we have slabs in these, maybe I can actually do something more than just blocks. We've lucked out in that we've got stairs and slabs in a lot of these. Because this 3 high section is cool looking, but I kind of wonder whether we can get some contrast, or not contrast, some shape change. So like we could do a granite stair here. Or no, wait a minute. Keep the granite and then do slabs across there. Yeah, but we do stairs. Those. Then we just have to come up with the stuff inside. Unfortunately, I don't have enough room in my inventory. I've always got ideas here for using blocks in context. Oh, thanks, Mickey Moose. I'm glad that you get some ideas from the channel. That's nice. You don't need bricks or those right now. Certainly don't need to be carrying around those. I think we're done with those. So I want slabs and slabs to see what else we can come up with. TigerDan27, thanks for the follow. Same with Before Pink Jackets. Appreciate it. That sort of works. Then we just have to do the other stuff on the inside. I guess that could be... Well, this is going to be a wall. So... I would say... I'm not sure what that's going to be, but we have to fill that in with whatever. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Crap. That might not work at all. I think I have to turn these sideways. Yep. I think I've got to turn those sideways. I don't know. I'm not sure what color we're going to make the gables on these. We can do that for now. I feel like I'd rather have something vertical. So maybe we'll go with stripped jungle or something. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the dark oak trim, yeah. Basically what I wanted to try and create, I've seen Gemini Tay do this, have it look like the roof has like a little bit of a sag to it, you know? If that makes any sense. Just because we do have slabs in these blocks, right? So it's not hard. It's not going to mess with my texture selection. And then underneath there, we could do any number of things. We could actually have little windows. in here. Maybe not on both sides, but we could also have like a proper log inside as well. Although I think maybe we'll go with something stripped. Yeah, the rooted dirt was a fantastic idea. I can't remember who suggested that, but Tiger Den, longtime listener of the Spawn Chunks, first time watching the stream. Good to see the Citadel. Oh, thanks very much. Appreciate you coming by. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We just celebrated 4 years on that, which is super cool. Maybe we'll keep those. Gosh, I'm running out of room. And I gotta sleep. As she smites, yes. Rooted dirt. Thank you. Good call. Don't really feel like I'm reinventing the wheel here, but it's better than the jungle, I think. We might change those to dark oak. We'll see. And that is gonna have to change. Now here is where we could get a little bit more interesting. And that, I guess I just want to make sure I don't copy what's going on. I do like some dripstone. I feel like in the dark corners, the dripstone tends to work very well. So then here, this would be a low bridge. Because we'd want to do probably granite stairs if we're trying to continue this look of having the slabs out there. Whoops. So many pink blocks. And this doesn't show up at all on this side, so that's good. Now here we've got a unique situation where I think we'd have to do some sort of like support thing. Oh, wait a minute. I guess we'll have to switch that. Too many things. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think it might look better as dark oak, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. That is a little bit shiny. I think maybe rooted dirt there would be better. Yeah. I'll put the copper on the stairs. Thanks. Yeah, the shape has been pretty good. I just what I'm really feeling the inventory pinch is what's happening. Really feeling the inventory pinch. I need those. I guess I can leave this jungle signs for now. Want trapdoors. I think that's it. You're happy with the amount of pink? That's good. The only thing I'm not liking, I don't like that this is so low contrast. Like when you can't see the bottom of it, this feels very strange. So I want to address that somehow. But I think that's us bringing some dark oak up into the tower. Oh, I know what I wanted. I wanted fences. It's one way to get inside. Sure is cozy. We might want to change these into slabs. Just so it doesn't feel like you're going to get bonked in the face. Yeah. It's a weird little cubby. Maybe we'll just fill that in for now. Bonk is one of your favorite onomatopoeia? Nice. I like it. It's a solid word. Maybe we'll just do this for now. And then even though you can't see it, we are still going to texture this part. I feel like we'll put some rooted dirt there. Thinking that this area is going to be darker, we can squeeze in a little bit more stuff like that. You can see it from the inside, but I think that's pretty good. Now, do we want the front of the house to come out at all in an angle here? I kind of think I do, because I think I'd like to dangle a light from it. Hey, Joel spent the day working in the garden in 27-degree heat. That's a hot day. Just here in time to look at the stream. Yeah, a good. Hope you get a cold beverage. Kick your feet up and relax with us. We are working on a house that we've nestled into the trees. You can see it right there. It's a little house and tower. It's small, but it's been fun. These builds into this area here, all in through here. I want the roofs to be very tall, because I want to be able to do things like gradients and different color schemes. Fences and stuff. Fence. And of course, I have one more slot. So here, I think we'll try to expand the front of this a little bit, and usually that happens at like this point. How did I not bring more stairs? That's weird. I know we're not done with the copper and stuff, but I need to maybe what I should do, instead of sitting here wondering why I don't have room for everything, maybe I could make a little bit extra room. Seeing as we do have some shulker boxes, thanks to Cosmic. I just know I'm done with all these roof bits for now. Take it easy, Fox. Appreciate it. Have a great day at work. Thanks so much for being here. And thanks, as always, for the support and the sub. Always great to see you. I want stairs. So I'm thinking we can maybe make this go out a little bit farther. Actually, maybe we can leave those where they are. And we can go out here. Yeah. And that would make these, I guess, go like this and like that. But that would change this, I think. We might want to change the roof part as well. So this section right here. Maybe the trick is actually not to change that part at all. Feels a little bit strange, but because then we can hang something from that and have it look okay. Or we could come through here with a log, perhaps. So here we could either work with some signs, which I didn't bring, or we could try some fence gate stuff. Thinking that might look better as dark oak. Yep. And then do we do anything across here? I would say yes. That's pretty good. I am really just spitballing as we go here. Does this back onto anything? No. Okay. We can really get tricky now. It's very busy. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I feel like that maybe overdoes it a tad. Maybe we can get away with a fence over here? Ooh, wait a minute. That's kind of cool. Do we like them here? I kind of like those. Although we could hang like flower pots from those. Hold on. You'll see what I'm thinking in just a second. I need a azalea tree and a chain. I also need more inventory space. Silly blocks. Chain, flower pot, and azalea somewhere. Here we go. Is this going to be too low? It's probably going to be too low. I think maybe too low. Yeah. Do they look better as spruce or dark oak? Oh, spruce, I think. Whoops. Loves that steals. I stole that from Scar. He's got them all over the build he's doing on Hermitcraft right now, which is all whatchamacallit, the theme park that he's doing. He's got them all down the main street drag. I'm gonna put them in the modern city too. I think they're a really cool idea. I'm getting a little carried away with the details, but I kind of want to get a good vibe for how this road feels. And I think adding some color down below is going to help. Can I put these on scaffolding? Yes. Okay, cool. Add some nice depth, I think. Very good, very good. I think we probably have to go with a spruce log, would be my guess. Hatalia, thanks very much. So I've got spruce logs. The trapdoors. I don't think we need the end. And chains again. And lantern. I wonder if a soulfire lantern might actually look good back here. We'll see. It is kind of like the dark foresty part, so I wonder if we can get away with more subtle lighting rather than lighting this all up like a Christmas tree. Could be kind of cool. Do I want to go out that far? I think yes, but obviously not that trapdoor. Something I picked up from watching people like Mythical Sausage and stuff is that they really push their roofs like super tall. More so than you'd expect. Like I'm even thinking about doing something like this. Oh no, that's too much. Too high there. We could, however, change the shape of that a little bit. And spruce logs. Don't remember how I did that. I think I did 2. Oops. Yeah, the thing I think about with tall roofs in Minecraft, they're far taller than you'd ever need them to be. But I think one of the things that works so well is the idea of, like, if you look at mobile games or any kind of like those isometric top-down games, most of what you end up looking at is actually roof, and the roofs are much larger than they need to be, but it communicates well because of the perspective in those games. Don't know if we need both of these. I'm tempted to change that into a stair and see what it might look like. I know it's not going to look quite as nice with the chain hanging from a funny part, but yeah, it's a little bit finicky, but I think I like it. I think I like that better. Yep. All right, let's see how much of this we can get done. Now that we've made all the design decisions, I can just copy from one side to the other. Need one of those. this got removed. And then on top of that, it was a stair in the middle. Trapdoors on the sides. Believe it was fences with a fence gate that I don't have. And then a stair. Oh, I haven't done the outside yet. So trapdoor, stair, and then stair going in. Stair, stair, and then trapdoor. Oh, it's a stair. That's what it is. Nope. I'm really glad that chains don't break off in the same way that some things do, like when you break the thing above them. I'm glad that that's not a thing. Thank you, Cosmic. I think we're going to try and finish up the outside of this. I don't think we're going to hang any plants in here. It doesn't seem to make any sense to do that on the inside here. I'm wondering if we can weasel in any windows on the top. Oh, I need 3 fence gates, dark oak fence gates. Yeah, steep roofs are more fun because then they don't restrict you as much to your block palettes. Plus, you can do, like, when you get steeper roofs, I like using this as an example. You can get a lot of texture in, right? You can get the salt all through there. All right, so now we need, I think it's 3 fence gates. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Why is that only 2? Oh, because this is higher? No. What did I do differently? Oh, this is not a fence gate. Do I like that better? Do I like that better? Yes. All right, that's that side of the roof done. Trying to think about what the inside would look like. I feel like the bottom floor is just going to be stone, so for now, we'll just throw in stone bricks. underneath everything. It is me, Ravencraft. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I've had that image up on Instagram forever. I just decided the cartoon that I had of me, the one that I drew, is really old. And it doesn't look like me anymore. So I wanted to change it. So this would just be a temporary floor. Whoops. Feels pretty good. This is probably... I might break up the foundation here, just so that looks like that. We're going to work in some tuff, I think, as well. That will help. Yeah, you know, I've had the same Twitter and Twitch icon for a very long time. Twitter even longer. But, like, that drawing of me is probably from 2004, 2008. So, it's old. I want to grab tuff. Which is somewhere not here. There we go. Specifically, it's going to help in these lower parts where there's two bits of texture. Also makes sense maybe on the darker side. Do I like that? Yeah, I guess it's okay. Maybe we'll go this way instead. Whoops. Doesn't always work. Do. Nope. We may have to move that tree just a little bit more. That or we'll have some bushes or something come down through there. So I think that's pretty good. I wouldn't mind grabbing a couple of extra trapdoors. Just to make sure we finish the thoughts on the outside, right? I never like leaving builds like 10% unfinished, you know? Those can go away. I don't need the tough anymore. Keep those. And trapdoors. Slabs. I might actually need these back. And walls. Granite walls. Can you make copper walls? No. And what was the other thing that I wanted? Oh. Trapdoors. For that, I don't have any plans for this. You've pulled together into a nice idea so fast. Thanks. Sometimes you can just hit a groove, you know? Like, I feel like one thing that definitely helps is I played Minecraft on Wednesday. Like, we did a stream on Wednesday, so it hasn't been nearly a week, you know? Because in a lot of times, I'm streaming on a Friday and I haven't played Minecraft since the previous Sunday. So that can be tricky sometimes. Whoops. It's the same thing with podcasting. Like, if I miss a couple weeks podcasting, I feel like rough around the edges trying to get back into it. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. I wonder... So the only thing I'm missing now is I feel like we need more contrast in the roof. So what I don't like about the roof, the shape needs a little bit of a tweak, but also the fact that it's just so plain. So I'm wondering if we go and attach the granite walls where I want them to be. Right, so I'm thinking we put walls here. That'll help round things out a little bit. And then I was thinking we can put fences here. Now that on its own might be enough. It helps. But I think what I really want to do is create like a brown dark oak band up there, which I might have enough. Do I have it in here? No. So I'd be replacing this block here. Oh, come on. Probably moving that up. Yeah. I think that will work nicely. Shoop. And I think I might put some dark oak on the top too. I think I wanted to keep that, actually. Do that. Don't have any kind of dark brown walls, which is unfortunate. Thanks. Yeah, I like how the towers are coming together as well. Ravencraft, you do at least 110%. That's not entirely inaccurate. So one of the things I like to do when I've finished the first pass at something is kind of walk through the town and kind of see where it comes out. You can just sort of see the top of it. And unless you're looking that way, you're really not going to notice it, I don't think. So it looks good coming this way. I don't know. There's something a little bit wonky about this part. Maybe those stairs are going to be faced the other way. I could also just switch it all to like copper or more. It's pretty scattered right now. It looks okay from down here. It's a lot of pink. A tree here will help with how much pink there is. And I might return this to flat. I think that might look better without the dental work on it. It definitely feels like the same building, which is nice. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it from up this way. Thanks, Raven. I'm glad you like it. You can just see the top of it. Yeah, just barely. You're not going to be able to see it from here. I don't think you're going to be able to see it from down here. Not even sure where to look. Alright, so it's just that last little fix on the roof. Should be pretty easy. And I think the only other details I was thinking about were potentially putting in fence posts. I don't know whether anything would look good there. The other option we could do is to layer in some spruce. So we could do something like this. I guess probably there. Does make it pretty busy. You know, that might be a little bit too much. Yep, I think we'll leave it. We'll figure out those details another day. Speaking of, that's usually Saturdays at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC -3 for folks that are wondering. Yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. We'll see. The other thing that you can listen to in the meantime is there's a new episode of the Spawn Chunks podcast out this week, episode 205. It's our 4-year anniversary, and Johnny and I talked about the future of Minecraft, what might be coming in 1.20, what we anticipate to be announced at Minecraft Live, more so what the community is thinking. So we kind of like looked at our email, looked at our Discord, and kind of tried to figure out what people were suggesting would be potentially coming down the line. You can of course follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's all pretty easy to find. And check out the Citadel Cafe as well. The latest episode of that has myself and Steven ESC, who's a member of the server, looking at the San Diego Comic-Con and all the cool stuff that came out of San Diego. So that was a lot of fun. And we talked about Miss Marvel as well, which was nice. But that's going to be it for me. I need to go get some pizza because it's Friday, and that's what you do on Fridays is you eat pizza. Or at least that's what I do on Fridays. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for all of the support, folks. I really appreciate it. And we shall see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic evening. Don't go anywhere because we're going to pass you on to, I think, very own Mini Packs is streaming from Infinity Cove, my patron server. And so you can check out and see what's happening there. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.